This is the Welcome Suica card, and this is the digital Welcome Suica card. These are the transportation IC cards which were designed for short-term visitors to Japan. In this video, I'm gonna share with you where and how to get a physical Welcome Suica card after landing in Japan, step by step how to set up the digital Welcome Suica card, what these IC cards can do for you, the differences between the Welcome Suica cards and the regular Suica card, how to use them to get around in Japan with real-world examples, and more importantly, some common mistakes people often have with these cards and how to avoid those when you travel in Japan. Hopefully by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use these Welcome Suica cards to make your trip to Japan a lot smoother. This video is not sponsored or affiliated. If you find it useful, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel to help me continue to create more videos like this. I really appreciate it. Alright, so first of all, where can you get a physical Welcome Suica card? You can get a Welcome Suica card as soon as you land in Tokyo. There are vending machines of this card at both Narita Airport and Haneda Airport. At Haneda Airport, head to the monorail station and you'll find Welcome Suica card vending machines right next to the monorail ticket machines in the same area. And at Narita Airport, head down to the JR station, which is located on the basement floor of the terminal. There, you'll easily find several vending machines dedicated to the Welcome Suica card. These vending machines accept both credit cards and cash, and the process is very straightforward. Simply choose a language, then choose either an adult card for ages 12 and up, or a child card for ages 6 to 11. Then select the amount of money you'd like to load onto the card. After that, insert your credit card or cash to complete the payment. And just like that, you can get the Welcome Suica card in no time. The Welcome Suica card is free of charge and there's no deposit required. So whatever amount you top up will go straight to your card balance for you to spend. Besides the airports, you can also pick up a Welcome Suica card at several major JR stations in Tokyo. Stations like Tokyo, Shibuya, and Shinjuku all have JR East travel service centers where you can easily get one with credit card or cash. Now let's take a look at how to get a digital Welcome Suica card on your iPhone using the official JR East app. Before we start, briefly about this Welcome Suica mobile app. So this app is an official app developed by the JR East company. The app was launched on March 6, 2025 and is currently only available for iPhone users. Now let's go ahead and download the app from the App Store. Open your App Store and search for Welcome Suica Mobile. Look for the one developed by East Japan Railway Company. Hit Get to download the app to your phone. After the download is done, this is what it looks like when you open the app. Hit Next to move on to the next step. You'll see the basic functions that this app can do for you. For now, hit Start Now to move on to the next step. There are two documents that you have to read and agree to. Just go through one by one. After you read and agree to these documents, you'll get an account number. This account number is automatically generated. What you need to do here is to provide a secret keyword for this account of yours. According to their explanation, this keyword and the account number are required when you want to make inquiries about your card. So go ahead and enter your keyword here. After that, to issue the Welcome Suica card, you need to select an amount of money you want to first top up to your card. You can see the cautions here that this Welcome Suica card is valid for 180 days from the day that the card is issued. After the validity period, you won't be able to use the account. This Welcome Suica card is not refundable and the charge will be in Japanese yen. So select an amount of money you want here. I'm gonna select 3,000 yen. Then hit top up with Apple Pay. Select a credit card in your Apple Wallet and double-click on the side button to allow the payment. On the next screen, hit Next to add the Welcome Suica card to your Apple Wallet. Read and agree to the terms and conditions, and just wait for the card to be added. There you go. Now we got the Welcome Suica card all set up and ready for use. You can see the card balance in the app home tab, showing the amount of money that we just top up. Now, if you don't want to have to unlock your phone and select the card for payment every time you want to use it, you need to make this Welcome Suica card the default transit card. To do that, open your Apple Wallet and select the Welcome Suica card that you just added. Tap on the three dot icon in the upper right corner. Select card details, and under card information, hit Express Transit settings and turn on the Express Transit card setting for the Welcome Suica card. That's it. Now you just tap your phone at the ticket gates and the Welcome Suica card will be read automatically like this. Very smooth and easy, and you can see how much was paid for every trip right on your phone. Alright, now let's see what these cards can do for you and how to use them when you are traveling in Japan with some real-world examples. First of all, you can use the Welcome Suica card to get on non-reserved trains, for example, the popular Yamanote line in Tokyo. So when you're taking the train, just tap your IC card at the gate as you enter the station. Then when you arrive at your stop, tap it again to exit. That's it. The fare gets calculated automatically based on where you started and ended. You can use the Welcome Suica card to get on the subways too, and it works the same way. Tap your IC card at the gate as you enter the subway station. Then when you arrive at your stop, tap it again to exit. You can use the Welcome Suica card for the local buses too. Most local buses have you get on from the rear door and get off at the front door. As you get on the bus, just tap your IC card on the little reader by the door. That's how the system knows where you got on. And when your stop is coming up, press one of those stop buttons. As you get off through the front door, tap your card on the reader next to the driver. That's when the fare gets automatically deducted. Super smooth, no coins, no tickets, just tap and go. It's quick, easy, and keeps the line moving for everyone. You can even use the Welcome Suica card to pay for taxis in Japan. Just let the driver know you would like to pay with an IC card and they'll get the payment terminal ready. Once it's set up, simply tap your card on the reader to pay for your taxi fare. Quick, easy, and totally cash-free. To use the card at a vending machine, just choose your item, then tap your Welcome Suica card on the reader to pay instantly. It works at most vending machines across Japan. You can also use your Welcome Suica card at a wide range of places, including shops, restaurants, cafes, convenience stores, and even with vendors on the Shinkansen. As for where it works, it's not just limited to Tokyo. The Welcome Suica card can be used across Japan, including in popular cities like Kyoto, Osaka, or beautiful hidden gems like Hirosaki, Oita, and more. Just look for the IC card symbol and you're good to go. Now, let's go over 3 common mistakes that many visitors make when using an IC card in Japan. Mistake number 1, loading way too much money onto the card. You really don't need to top it up with a huge amount. Just top up what you think you'll need for a day or 2 and recharge along the way if necessary. You can recharge the card at the train stations and even at a lot of convenience stores. So really, there's no need to top up a lot to the card because the Welcome Suica card is not refundable. Once you top up money to the card, you have to use up all the balance on the card, or you'll lose your money after the validity period. This practice is also applied for refundable IC cards like the green Suica card, because if you don't use up the balance on a refundable IC card, you will be charged a refund fee when you return the IC card to get your deposit money back. But if you use up the balance on the card, you won't have to pay the refund fee and will be able to get your deposit money back in full amount. And the way to use up all the balance on the card is to use it at a manned cashier. You can ask the cashier staff to use all the money on the Welcome Suica card first, and then you can pay the rest with credit card or cash. Mistake number 2, getting a refundable IC card and not being able to refund it when leaving Japan. You see, there's a catch with refundable IC cards. You have to return them to the same operator that issued the card. In other words, in the same region where they were issued. For example, if you get a Suica card, you have to return it to JR East in Tokyo area. You can return it in Osaka and vice versa. If you get an Ikuka card, you must return it to JR West in Osaka area. You can return it in Tokyo. So if you're entering Japan via Tokyo and leaving from Osaka or the other way around, you could end up struck with a card that you can't return. So if you're planning to enter and leave Japan via different cities, it's better to get a Welcome Suica card instead of a refundable IC card. It doesn't require a deposit and you don't need to worry about refunds at all. It's perfect for one-way travelers who are flying in and out of different cities. Mistake number 3, trying to use your IC card to hop on a reserved bullet train or express train. So here's how a ticket on a reserved Shinkansen in Japan is made up. A ticket on a reserved Shinkansen or an express train is made up of 2 parts, a basic fare ticket and an express fare ticket. Simply put, a basic fare ticket is for boarding the train and an express fare ticket is for reserving a seat on the train. A basic fare ticket can be paid with an IC card like the Welcome Suica card by just tapping the card at the gates. But an express fare ticket cannot be paid by just tap and go like that, even when you have enough balance on your card to pay for it. You must purchase an express fare ticket separately to reserve a seat. Or you can purchase a total ticket which includes both basic fare and express fare ticket. So here's how to get on the Shinkansen using the Welcome Suica card. First, you need to purchase a Shinkansen ticket online. There are 2 official websites. Use the Ekinet website for Shinkansen going north from Tokyo to Hokkaido direction. And use the SmartX website for Shinkansen going southwest from Tokyo to Kyoto, Osaka direction. Next, after you purchase the Shinkansen ticket online, link the Shinkansen ticket to your Welcome Suica card using the card number in the back of the card or in the Welcome Suica card mobile app. That's it. Now when you get to the Shinkansen station, just tap your Welcome Suica card at the gates and you're good to go. No need for a paper ticket. And you can check the status of the card on your phone every time you tap the card. I found this to be the best way to board the Shinkansen, and it's also cheaper than buying a paper ticket. Alright, so now you know how to get a Welcome Suica card and how to use it when you are in Japan. At this point, you might be wondering, what's the difference between the physical Welcome Suica card, the digital version, and the regular Suica card? Let's break down the key points so you know exactly which one fits your travel plans best. Function-wise and area-wise, they are the same. There are two key differences. The first one is validity period. The physical Welcome Suica card is valid for 28 days. The digital Welcome Suica card is valid for 180 days. And the Suica card is valid as long as you use it. It only becomes invalid 10 years after your last use of the card. And the second difference is refundability. The Welcome Suica cards are not refundable, but they also don't require a 500 yen deposit, and therefore you don't have to return them. Whereas the physical Suica card is refundable and requires a 500 yen deposit, and you have to use up all the balance and return the card to get 500 yen deposit back. If you don't use up all the balance when returning the card, you'll have to pay a return fee. So with these similarities and differences, which IC card is best for you? If you're visiting Japan for a short trip under 28 days, the physical Welcome Suica card is a good choice. It's simple, no deposit, and no need to worry about returns or refunds. Just keep in mind that there might be a long line at the Welcome Suica card vending machines at the airports. If you're staying a bit longer, up to 180 days, and you have an iPhone, the digital Welcome Suica card is a great choice. No deposit, and it's so convenient to have the card right on your phone. If you're planning to visit Japan often or for an extended period, the Suica card is your best bet. No need to worry about validity period. There's also a digital version of the Suica card which works on both iPhone and Android and doesn't require any deposit. Whichever IC card you get, remember to use up the balance. Alright, so that's it for this video. Information about these cards might be updated regularly, so I highly recommend you check out their official website for the latest updates before your trip. I'll leave all the related links in the description below this video. I'm not sponsored or affiliated with any of them. I hope this video could be a useful reference for your coming trip to Japan. If you enjoy it, don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel to help me continue to create more videos like this. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Happy planning, safe travels. Until next time, take care and have a nice day.